Alright, it's rolling. This is like the latest Kerbal update. It's kind of a half update. I don't think it's the full next thing they're doing, but it's kind of, they just added some parts and the little missions where you have the asteroids coming to get you. Coming to get you. It's kind of simple. What happens is now the game spawns these little rocks and asteroids and stuff. And they're spinning around out there, and there's a new button in the tracking station where you get to like peek on them. In fact, we're going to just quickly look at that now because I need to refresh my memory of what I'm doing here. Let's see. Tracking station, where are you? I've got Deep Impact playing on the other computer at the moment, sort of just to distract myself. Is there that scene at the start? I really hate it. It's got the bald astronomer dude eating the pizza while he's using his computer. God, it's gross. Because you hear every bite. Anyway, this is asteroid WFN 989. Sounds like a radio station. And let's see, now I'm making noises and I'm chewing gum. Mine's for my health though, because I keep on chewing my face. Now, as you can see, WFN 989, catchy, is Class C. I don't know what that means. I think they're like sizes, like E is bigger than C, etc. What we got here is it's coming in, it's going to go past Kerbin over there. So if you want to see how close it comes to your planet, you press a tab until Kerbin comes up, and then you can zoom in and see where it's going to be coming from. So, the good news is it's coming in what you would call a prograde trajectory. I think basically that's the direction you usually take off in. It's like, what you call it, clockwise? Anti-clockwise? Oh, fuck it. You know what I mean. The direction you usually take off in. It's anti-clockwise, yeah, okay. I don't rehearse these things, sorry guys. And it's going to be periaptus of 2.5 million kilometers, give or take. I was doing a bit of practice for this before, and once I got close, it's like changed. So it kind of ruined my planning a bit, but I think I can adapt, which is the measure of a good astronaut. Let's see, where are we? What's going to happen for 55 days? Shit. Maybe I should speed the game up. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll launch the mission. That would be prudent, I think. We'll just launch now, because since I've started recording, I might as well give you something to look at. I'm going to be recording this in segments and stitching it together using the YouTube video editor again, because God knows I'm too lazy to, What's the best thing for, see this fucking program, XSplit, records in FLV, and, I don't know, not fun to, edit with. Like, I usually have to convert it, and the conversion always leaves it looking a little muddy. Still, after all these months, trying to find a good workflow for this crap. So, who's gonna be in this? Canvas? Ulster? Eri? Jerdo? Jefflin. I don't like any of these names. But we're gonna go with Canvas. The little loony up in Tokus. And, of course, the ship's called Grabass 01. Is this the first model? And it works. It appears to be fine. I've added my own little touches after testing. We've got lots of reaction wheels here to try and steer the fucking thing. We have got spare fuel, but I found out during practice that comes in very handy. Well, Grabass is already on the launch pad. Well, let's get it out of the way. We've got a new one coming. Yeah, I'll play a bit of Deep Impact here. Where are we? Let's play that softly in the background while I try and work this mission out. Oh. Oh, wow. Well, that was really smooth. I have iTunes playing, so you can't hear the film. The chick journalist is talking to James Cromwell on a jetty somewhere. Skip Neil today with that film. Have you ever seen Deep Impact? It's a good film. There are people out there, and I think Neil deGrasse Tyson is one of them. And he likes Armageddon more. I don't know why. I think it's because it's more fun, apparently. And I get the idea that a film can be fun to watch and not be very good, but I just don't think that's Armageddon. To me, fun to watch but not very good would be like maybe The Matrix or something. Whenever I do these little incidental movie reviews in the middle of a video, you guys can argue with me, but, well, don't argue with me, actually. But there's this thing lately where certain subscribers of ours have gotten a bit antagonistic with me. I don't know how to handle it, because it's... No, not antagonistic, that's too strong a word, but kind of just a bit too... kind of a way you would talk to somebody you're friends with, and I am friends with some subscribers, but not all of them, so keep that in mind when you write me all in the comments, please. There's familiarity, there's, never mind. Ignore everything I'm saying. Write whatever you fucking think. It's actually much more useful for me to always know what you guys think about stuff. And I do appreciate those of you who are articulately not backwards in coming forwards with your opinions. Thank you. Turning up the engines. These are of course the new engine parts. I've never really downloaded mods with extra big engines or fuel tanks, so this is a big relief. finally get some power. I am, of course, doing a bit of overkill here. I am asparagus staging these 4 extra tanks. I don't know if I don't know if that's overkill. I guess it is. New engines sound nice. Look at that. Raw power. Power. There's the moon. We're not going there today. But with these engines, it would be basically a skip in the park. Oh! Jettison those, they're not doing anything anymore. Yeah, gotta pay attention to that kind of thing. When engines stop working, ditch them. They're just dead weight from there on. Speaking of XSplit and recording videos and yada yada, this is actually David's copy and his license is expiring in a couple of weeks. He just gave me a message before I started. I don't know if he cares enough about making videos anymore to pay for the XSplit renewal. You'll have to ask him. I offered on Skype to help pay for that if he wants. Otherwise, I would just buy my own, or I will go to a free alternative. We've got a good chap who watches the channel who suggested FF Split. I've investigated it. I don't like it very much, but it works. So if I have to, I'll use that. My actual goal at the moment with recording videos, I know this is boring behind the scenes talk, but I just need something to yap about to get in the mood of babbling. Would be to do it the proper way, which is record this camera thing here and the game separately to get the best frame rate and all that, and the most control over how the picture turns out, and just edit it the way I used to. Not really sure what the best recorders are for all that shit, like, so, you know, anyone's got advice on that, please pass it along. I'd probably do the editing in, like, Premiere or something like that, I don't know. But I don't know. Come on, going up the hill now. This is the hard bit. So we're going to second gear, third gear. These engines do overheat if you leave the throttle up full. We're going to the sun, guys. Yeah. That's one trip I haven't made yet. I haven't gone sun diving in Kerbal. Oh, this is the scene where Morgan Freeman comes in. You know, it used to be such a easy way to make your film futuristic was to give the president black skin. But now that we have one, it's not, like, it doesn't mean anything anymore. I guess all these movies, these disaster movies where you meet the president, they're going to have to start having female presidents now. Isn't that a mindfuck? Alright, we're going to go for an 80-kilometer orbit, because it's 70 is basically where the atmosphere is, but we want it to be nice and low so we don't have to spend too long getting up there. So, 80 it is, and all my planning is revolving around a 80-kilometer. Sorry. Babbling again. Testing the lights. We have some lights on the ship. We don't really need them, but just in case. And if we zoom into the mission rocket here, we've got my little flag there. I'm sorry, look, I thought it was funny at the time, but it turns out millions of people have made that picture before, so... I should really research things before I do photoshops on them. We're not really running many mods here, as far as the actual gameplay concerned. I'm running one that plays, hey dude, a little Kerbal chatter. You can actually hear them chattering sometimes. Oh, that's the music! And something that puts clouds on the fucking game, because they haven't put that in there yet. Were you in it yet, or?
Not yet.
Oh, cool. That's Paul.
I didn't know you were doing this. I was just going to say.
Yep.
You know the old TV series, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
Oh, you mean the, is it BBC, or?
Yeah, BBC, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
What about it?
Is there something about it I never noticed before? A lot of things I said about it that I liked, which I thought were great.
Mm.
But the one thing I never talked much about was the music, the soundtrack. The synth music. It's awesome. It's really, really
Oh
good.
yeah, it's brilliant. No, I want a, I basically, I want an iPad app that is like the Hitchhiker's Guide thing. And it will just like read Wikipedia to you or something and play the music.
That'd be awesome.
How great would that be?
That would be the best.
I would pay
with that guy's voice.
$50 for that fucking thing if they would make that.
No, it's really, really good, eh?
No, I love the music.
Yeah.
Firing up the engines. Here we go.
I was going to say something else, but I lost it now.
Oh shit, sorry.
What are you trying to do?
They've added the asteroid capturing mission to this game, so I'm trying it out for our beloved audience. God!
Oh, nice.
You've really got to watch it when these things separate, because they can knock the engines.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just getting up to orbit here. Losing a bit of altitude again. Oh, tip it up. It's a very unwieldy kind of rocket. Unwieldy. As the rocket descends into orbit.
Yes.
We
can build these ships right now. All it would take. But unfortunately, he signed a treaty banning
nuclear
warheads in space.
I'm with Carl on that one. Did he talk about that, did he?
Yeah, you did.
I haven't seen that episode, but I was reading the Wikipedia about that. The nuclear explosion thing where they blow it up against that plate and it sends the ship fucking flying. I'm telling you, that'd be good fun. Powered by explosions, man. I can dig it. Come on. Come on, Goofy! We want to see the calendar!
Yeah, but I reckon what they should do, right, if they were going to do something like that, right, it would be actually not to send people on it at all.
Yeah, that would probably not be the safest.
Just make it a robot ship.
Yeah.
Send it out there, whatever speed you want to send it to. Get it to record whatever it says, and then get it to send itself back.
Yeah.
You know?
The thing they always seem to leave out is deceleration as well.
Yeah.
Sending something a long way, and then it's going at this colossal fucking speed. How do they think they're going to slow it down?
Well, I think
the
general theory behind it was that whatever your distance is and whatever your speeds are, when you spend about half the time getting there accelerating to a point, you know, and then about half the time decelerating, or something like that. Or you get up to speed, travel there, and then, you know, certain distance.
Turn the fucker around.
Turn it around, and then
the space brake's on.
Yeah.
Liquid Schwartz. Isn't that photogenic, Paul?
It is photogenic, very.
Oh, the little guy's moving his arms around. Hey, is that new? Ooh, new lights, gear, stage, TWR. Has that been added in a mod? Or am I just imagining things? Anyway, I love this game. Look at that. Okay, that's the first stage of the mission, though. Okay, get in orbit. Get rhythm when you get the blues. I don't know if this is like just for this update to get you used to the whole mechanism of asteroids appearing, but this is a bit stupid. It's like they've put Kerbin in an asteroid field, and these things are just like appearing every 2 seconds. And some of them are actually, I don't know which ones, on a collision course with the planet. I'm not doing anything about that today because so far as I know, there's no consequences yet. That's actually why I have Deep Impact playing at the moment. Morgan Freeman's coming to talk to Tia Leone about the consequences of this story. Here's the music I'm looking here. Presidential favor.
I'm letting you go because I don't want another headache.
You know, the first time I saw Tia Leone, I didn't think much of her. She looked like a tall drink of water with a stick up its ass. I love Morgan Freeman. Even in a silly film like Deep Impact, which is nowhere near as good as I remember it being. He's got gravitas. He's got the goods. I don't want a Black History Month. To be fair though, when I put on my Morgan Freeman voice, I tend to accidentally do Sidney Poitier as well, which you wouldn't know because they're not that good. Can I just lay down the law here for the channel? Me and David don't think we're good at impersonations in the sense of, like, say, being one of these voice actors who does answering machine messages where they're really convincing. We aren't that, and we know that. We don't even pretend. But we do like our mimicking. We do a lot of it. I actually have a real bone to pick with those YouTube channels where there's like, okay, I'm going to do some Disney voices now, and they do like 12 characters and they're all shit. You don't know which ones they're doing. There was a guy singing a bunch of... I think he was singing the Frozen song in a bunch of Disney voices. A couple of them might have been alright. But, I don't know. See, that's what I'm getting with this is, as much as me and David like to pretend to be Don Draper and Morgan Freeman and all these assholes that are famous, I don't think we'd ever do a serious video like that. We'd never say, hey, here's our... Because, you know, they're not that good. We do like to troll, though. I think we did a Game of Thrones one, where he's like Littlefinger and I'm the bald prick. Love that. See, that's funny. Okay, where are we? You're listening to WFN 989. Oh, here we go. See, look at this. This is fucking... How are we supposed to make... Okay, good. The tracking station thing has a speed up button now. I'm really glad they added that. Because what I used to do was make a ship, leave it on the launch pad, and then just speed up while I was there. Incredibly cumbersome.
Hey.
Look at all these rocks spawning!
Who's working late?
Christ on a pogo stick.
No sign of the wife yet.
Kind of the Kerbal music.
No, we're still working.
So check this out. Info screen.
It's a dose.
Class C objects are about average size. 7 to 10 meters. I want something a bit juicier.
Want to come to dinner with us?
Kerbin, okay, so it's going to be at that 2.5 million meter mark in 16 days, 15 days. Let's speed it up. Because what it is during my practice session, I worked out when I'd have to take off. Well, no, when I'd have to ascend from my orbit up to the altitude of the rock, so that we'd be basically Not doing that. No, you don't want that. That's you do that in space and you reach incredible velocity. But what I'm doing is coming up underneath it. And then once I'm at about the same distance as him, I can start to match velocities and try and fucking meet up with him. And before I was really patting myself on the back, you know, with this ship. It's like, oh, look how much spare fuel I've got now that I'm in orbit. This is great. You know, I did such a fucking hack job of meeting up with the rocket, with the asteroid. Jesus. That I needed all that spare fuel to basically stop and oh shit. See, this is what I don't like.
But it was a beautiful event.
It's when it's being captured by Kerbin, it starts to do this thing where it's like okay, there we go. New periapsis. So the number's been revised down a bit to 2,292,000 meters. Okay. And this DTM, I don't know what the hell that is, but it's going to hit Kerbin. I don't know when, but there's nothing I can do about it because that's not my mission. Okay. So where's my ship? The Grab Ass 01. It's Grab Ass. Grab Ass. Oh god. Grab Ass because I'm Australian. If it's American, I guess you say Grab Ass or some shit. I don't know. I'm not up with the pronunciation of words. I don't know what the rules are. Apparently it's bad that I say pasta.
You can exchange them.
Maybe you know, maybe you don't know. I've got this English wife at the moment. Well, I say at the moment. I'm not planning to get rid of her or anything. English wife. And she thinks that the fact that I say pasta is stupid. And that it should be pasta. I don't know how I couldn't sleep at night if I said pasta because it doesn't sound right coming out of my mouth. It's not a right or wrong thing. It's just I can't say that. It doesn't sound right. I don't even know if I'm getting it right by saying that. At the moment. Oh god. Okay.
Honey, I know that you hate me. I know that you have terrible...
This subplot in Deep Impact really pisses me off. It's the one where the journalist's father has a much younger wife.
Life goes on, okay.
Like, I'm supposed to care about this? As far as I'm concerned, I'm on his side. His name's Maximilian Schell, the actor, and he's punching... Is it above his weight or below his weight? What do you call it when a successful elder Jewish businessman has a much younger, more attractive wife? You're punching above your weight, but below the belt. No, I don't fucking know. Alright, let's have a look at this. Now, what I've worked out is... Actually, no, we're going to go back to the tracking station, because... Sorry, guys. I was going to do this in segments and trim shit out, but,
And I'm sorry, Chloe, this is...
I need to think, and I haven't really got time to stop talking, start talking, get in the mood, get out of the mood, yada yada. We're just going to keep rolling with it. And like I said before, as far as editing videos goes, I do hope to eventually get back into that system where we trim stuff and yada yada. And make things a bit more watchable for you. Don't know about adding logos and stuff, like making the channel, like, I'm not into, what do you call it? What do you have it with an intro on the start of a video? It seems to me every gaming channel at the moment has like a dubstep intro and some 3D logo, and I could do both of those things in my sleep, but why do people can't? I don't know. I want to come up with something else before I go to all that trouble. Okay. Rough numbers, because I'm not on an 80-kilometer orbit like I'd planned. I'm 76, oh jeez. But roughly, and he's not where he said he would be. He stood me up. This is basically Asteroid David. I basically have... what the fuck? Did I get this right? I don't think I did. Oh, jeez. Okay, 1 hour and 14 minutes, I think. When it's got 1 hour and 14 minutes to get there, I ascend... Like, I begin my burn to meet up with him. Okay. Sorry, guys. I know this isn't fun. Just bear with me, because I wrote down 1 minute and 14 seconds. I don't think that's right. Okay, I need to be there. Basically, when I'm there... Yeah, I don't know. This is where it gets tricky, because... Okay. Alright, let's wait for this thing. So what you do is you watch this Kerbin periapsis thing. If you're doing it the way I'm doing it, I mean, asteroids come in from all different kinds of trajectories. I lucked out with this one because his periapsis is on the equator like that. And it's not too inclined, so I thought this would be an easy one to meet up with. And I think it basically is. I'm going to stick to that. Oh, now President Morgan Freeman's doing his press conference.
Good evening.
Good evening. There's an asteroid coming to get us.
A few minutes ago, the United States ambassadors to every country in the world told the leaders of those nations what I am about to
See,
tell
I'm
you.
playing Deep Impact the game right now, because we're going to get this asteroid.
So it will take some time, so I hope you
Take
will
some time.
bear with me.
Bear with me,
Hear what
people.
I have to
Be
say.
patient. I can turn him down, he's distracting me. Alright. When this says 1 hour and 14 minutes, At the moment it says 4 days and 1 hour. I'm going to speed this up. Not too much though. Oh wow, the Kerbal days are shorter. Shit, look at that. 6 hours? Oh fuck. Did that change? Did it used to be different? Look at that. It ticks down 2 days, then 1 hour and 5 hours. Oh, shit. Alright, well, I'm glad I spotted that before I like jacked it up to full time acceleration. Jacking it to the next level. Alright. Okay, good. Sorry, I know this is boring, guys. It's gonna be a brand new day when I eventually get my new workflow happening. Okay, 5 hours. Here we go. Speed it up a little. Shape it up, you guys. Okay, when it's got 1 hour and 14 minutes, I'm going to get myself as best situated as I can to begin my ascent burn, where I burn away from Kerbin to meet up with this arsehole. Okay, we're getting ready, guys. Oh, shit, we're not going to be well situated at all. See, ideally, when the time is right, my ship will be in the right spot to begin the burn. Which is like here somewhere, in line with that periapsis, because that would just be perfect. That would be cosmic luck. Like you've never dreamed of, but I think this is as close as we're going to get. What do you reckon? I'm going to be a bit ahead of the curve, I think. What do you reckon, guys? I can't. Nah, we're going to go with this one. Alright. Yeah. You might not know what I've just been talking about for the last 5 minutes, but basically what's going to happen is I think I'm going to be a bit ahead of him when I get there. So we're going to have to modify our trajectory a bit to make it make more sense. Oh, quick! Extend the solar panels! I forgot to do that. I am really flying by the seat of my pants today, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. The practice mission went a lot smoother than this did. Morgan Freeman's still talking. I need to shut him up, but I'm busy piloting. No, don't... Oh, God. And with a ship this big and unwieldy, I use the time acceleration cheat a lot, which is like, you're turning the ship, takes a while to get up to speed, and rather than slow it down again, you just turn the speed up so it stops turning. Bing! Alright, fire up those engines. My lord. If you go to the cockpit, he can't actually see where he's going because we've got the claw on the fucking window. The claw is the thing that you use to grab the asteroids with. The claw! Do you think that's deliberate? Do you think Kerbals are supposed to be like the guys from Toy Story? I wouldn't mind if they were. It'd be a cute parody. I'll set WF9 as the asteroid. Set that as the target. This thing is headed off that way a bit too much, so we're going to nose up with the spacecraft and try to bring it back more this way. It takes a while, and by no means am I very good at this, to sort of learn where you have to pull up on the magic 8 ball down here in order to affect the trajectory the way you want to do it up here. Like I'm really crap at figuring it out. But hopefully I get it semi-right so you guys can get some idea of what you have to do. This is if you haven't done it already yet. This has been out for a day or two, and I really wanted to basically be on the button, like just make a video as soon as hot off the press. But no, I didn't. Sorry. Okay, Morgan Freeman is warning the people about the asteroid. Morgan Freeman. Be no sudden profiteering. I'm freezing all wages. Could he do that? Can the president freeze wages? Like, because you say, oh yeah, a bottle of water will cost what it today what it costs tomorrow. But why doesn't he just do that now, before the disaster? Oh shit, guys. I thought 13 minutes would be a... Oh no! Oh god, what have I done? See, that 4 kilometers distance in altitude has basically whizzed me around. Never mind. None of this is going to make sense. Give it a bit of an analogy. My dad's building outside. He's building a pergola. And he walks around with a measuring tape, just talking to himself. 45, fucking 78. In his head, it's like that show Numbers, where the math is just in front of him, just magically happening. It doesn't make any sense because you don't know what he's talking about. Basically, I'm going through the same thing here. Because I had a different altitude to my practice mission... Oh shit. What's going on there? Anyway. Things have worked out differently so that when I burn up here, the asteroid will still be back there. So... don't quite understand what I'm going to do here. I guess I could try to... I'm distracted by the stupid film again. Alright. I'm gonna pause the game and figure out what I'm doing next.
Secretary Rittenhouse.
Okay, I can't be sure of this, but what I think is going to work is if I nose the spacecraft up and burn so that this periapsis is further this way, give myself a bit more distance, I will actually go around the planet again and then have enough time to come back and meet the asteroid when it's here somewhere. I just tried that off with a rough burn before recording and it seems to work, so we're just going to do this until the second rendezvous shows up. God, I hope this works. Worked a few seconds ago. Aha, see, look at this. That's the second rendezvous. So this is after we've whizzed around. So we're going to speed up. It's getting awfully nerdy in here, isn't it? But that's why we play Kerbal. We're just going to get to apoapsis because I, at some point, I don't know when it happened, lost a bit of altitude. So unless I correct this, we are going to be pretty much burning up in the atmosphere. Well, no, not that, but we're not going to go where we want to go. So let's just wheel this ship around. It steers like a truck.
As far as we know, what happened was that Dr.
Deep Impact is still playing. It's a very funny film. My favourite scene is when Robert Duvall is in the bar with the other astronauts who are going to man the mission to save the Earth. And he's the old pro. He's landed on the moon. And the other guys don't respect him because he's like... they feel like he's just there for the good press, you know, like, yeah, we just need somebody famous to go on the mission, and you're it. So he don't get no respect from the young guns at NASA. I can't imagine that being the case in real life, but never mind. Anyway, yeah, he's in the pub, and he's like, yeah, I've landed on the moon, you kids, what do you think you're doing? And the young astronauts are like, what? We've trained for this, and then Robert Duvall's like, yeah, on simulators, kid, I've landed on the moon. And then he said, this is no video game, son. It really isn't. And then the scene ends with just Robert Duvall laughing at the young astronauts. And the young astronauts kind of laughing back at him politely, like, you quaint old fossil, what do you know about space travel? Shit, what's going on here? This is the awful scene where Elijah Wood is at the school the school assembly. Oh, now Lily Sobieski's laughing because her girlfriend's just whispered in her ear. I have to make some confessions about Lily Sobieski. She's this Canadian actress, from way back. Actually, she's about 3 years older than me, I think. And, oh god, you know, I can say this because she's not legal in this film, but I was, like, less legal, because, again, I'm younger than her. I was in love with that girl. Actually, she's not Canadian, is she? No, I've said she's Canadian before, and somebody totally corrected me on it. Oh, shit, what's going on? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I just fucked up. Oh, shit. Okay. I've misread this fucking game completely. Oh my god! Give me a minute. I just need to... This is after Captain Kirk finds out that his son is dead and he falls back on the chair and just needs a minute. This is me now. Alright. I thought that second rendezvous that was coming up in pink was going to be after I'd whizzed around the planet. It's actually not. It's like now. What do you reckon? Do I try and just like Kerbal my way up there or what? Or just go back to an earlier save, which is what I do. It's technically cheating, but separation. How close? 168 kilometers. I reckon I have enough fuel to fucking just brute force my way into that trajectory. What do you reckon? Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and... Oh god, 6... Oh god. I really don't know how I'm gonna make this work, but we're gonna try it. Okay guys. Like I said, it's just adapting. Just rolling with the punches. Things don't work out the way you think they're going to. You keep on trying. God, I can't believe I made such muggins of this. Oh my god. Alright. Let's have a look at this. There's the purple thing to indicate our target. So the asteroid is back there somewhere. This is our reverse trajectory thing. It's got the little cross in it. So we are going to aim right at that and burn the engines to try and bleed off the excessive velocity, relative velocity between the two of us. I guess all velocity is relative, but never mind. We're just, you know, we're just getting a bit specific here. Okay. Good news is it seems to be working. Engines are overheating, but it doesn't matter. I like an engine you can cook eggs on. But don't we all? Okay, just throttle down a bit just so we don't break anything. Okay, we are almost at an even... there we go. What the fuck's going on? Oh, shit. You know what? Oh, God, what's going on? Alright, hang on a minute. Is that my fucking roller? Oh, that's not my relative speed. That's just my speed around Kerbal. What the hell? Okay, I thought I was being such a pro then. Alright. New plan. Turn this ship around. Turn the ship around. Yeah, I really should have paid attention to what I was doing just then. Okay, that's the second big screw up in this video. But, we are not going to be defeated so easily. What we're going to try and do now is use the remaining fuel in this tank. Hopefully it'll be enough to sort of help out before we go to our last tank. Yeah, last big tank anyway. Alright. I'm going to aim more or less in the direction that the asteroid's going. Wait, no. Which way is it? Okay. Aim horizontal first, just to get an idea. Okay. I'm going to burn. Oh god, you know, this isn't going to work. I can't believe I screwed up so bad. Alright. Okay. Okay. Just get a similar inclination. Not that much. Let's see if we can't hook up with this interstellar strumpet. Yeah, there's the intersect, so we are getting closer. We are going to be closer and closer and closer. We just need to watch that number there. Make it as small as possible. For as little fuel as possible. Oh! Okay, that tank just ran out, so we're going to bid it farewell. And on to the next tank! Guys, I am really winging it. This isn't at all what I had in mind for my Kerbal mission. As soon as I found out there was, like, asteroid grabbing, I was like, you know what, we're going to build a hotel on the asteroid. We're going to, like, land all these ships on there and make it look like a little colony. And that's still, like, the plan. I still want to do that. But, it's going to take a bit more work than I thought, because this is not going how I wanted it to. Okay, intersection... we need to be closer than that. Come on, we need to be close enough to breathe on it. We need to plant a kiss on the surface of this asteroid. We're slowly getting that distance down, but the problem is now we're going to come whizzing past it. You know, it kind of just looks like on the map, oh okay, they'll meet up there, but actually we're going to be going at a fair clip, so I don't know if we'll have enough fuel to stop or slow down or anything like that. Whoa! Hey! Ah! What the hell just happened? Now I'm going so fast that I'm basically leaving Kerbin. Shit. And it's not giving me the fucking information that I need. Damn it. Son of a bitch. Okay, slow down again so we can get our thing back. Okay. Alright. Okay. Oh shit, we got no fuel. Oh my god, this is terrible. This is not what I had in mind. I promise that if this screws up, I'll just go back to an earlier save and get it right, okay? I vow not to waste your time in such an egregious manner. Anyway, the ship is very cool looking. In my practice run, I still had the big tank left when I got to the asteroid. It looked great. It was like this great big space cruiser getting ready to fish for asteroids in the cosmic ocean. It was delightful to look at. Slightly less intimidating now. Slightly less, Alright, we're getting close to our target now. Now I think, we'll just get to this rendezvous here, hang on. Rendezvous point, rather. Now surely I can fucking, I don't know. What I want is for this, velocity thing to be like, in that mode where you, what you call it? Where it basically tells you what your speed relative to him is, instead of, like, the home planet. Or whatever it is you're orbiting. And it didn't do that before when I was expecting it to, so I screwed up. Hang on. Intersect. Okay, we're slowly getting closer. No, now we're getting further. Okay, quick. So what you do is, it's a bit zen, this. You just gotta watch the numbers and turn the ship accordingly. And if the number's doing what you want it to do, keep going, and if it's going the other direction, just quickly change whatever you're doing, because it's not working. That's the Scotty flight manual. Oh, fuck. We're not going to have any fuel left. Oh, hang on. Come on, you fucker. Oh, shit, Sid's doing it again. Fuck me. Where's the rock? I don't know how far away I am from it now. Oh no, we're basically on top of it now. I need to watch this thing and then just... Oh, shit. This isn't good, guys. Looks like we're going to be going for a retrial. Just like Oscar Pistorius. How's his trial going? I think they're shut down for a couple of months. Which I find really disappointing. Because I had my heart set on him getting a guilty verdict. Throwing his fake legs on the desk in fury. I didn't fucking kill Riva! Hang on, what the fuck's going on here? Oh, guys, you know... Yeah, we're gonna have to go back to a different save, because this is not what I had in mind. Be right with you. Alright. I think I've plotted something out on the maneuver planner thing. It's not going to take up too much fuel to make it happen either. I hope this works. This is also the bar scene where they're making fun of Robert Duvall. He's sitting there at the bar chewing his gum, not much like me. He's going to go over and talk to these young guns, these young whippersnappers who are mocking him. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, when is the burn time? We're going to, okay, get to that point there. We're going to turn them down because they're distracting me. Okay. Now where is the blue thing? I'm going to make that blue thing happen, guys. Sorry. The blue thing is where you aim to make a burn that you've planned out on this little doohickey there. I think I figured out more or less how it works. When they first implemented it, I didn't really know what the fuck to do with it, but I think I got it. I can eyeball it. Robert Duvall, here we go. He's putting them down.
If I ask you to ask your daddies what I meant to them, to explain to you what I'm doing.
Great stuff.
That's only going to make things worse.
Again, I just don't think real astronauts would be so disrespectful towards an Apollo veteran. Anybody got an opinion on that? Anybody work for NASA? Wish I did. You know, that'd be the kind of thing I'd do if I was smarter. Okay, put the gas on. Here we go. I only really need to spend 111 meters of Delta V. You know, we were talking about impersonations before and how much I hate them. When me and David are goofing around, maybe after we've had a couple of drinks, we like to pretend to be Scott Manley. I'm not going to do that here because it'll probably be taken the wrong way, like I don't like him or something. Or that I'm making fun of him. You know, I'm not really into that. He doesn't know I exist as such. But all the same, it's not really good to mock people on the internet if you don't want to offend them. Because, you know, that's the kind of shit we really care about on this channel. God, I'm going to come steaming past him with a thing like that. See, this blue guy here, we'd like that to be on the same angle as this green thing, and it's not. So when we do meet up with the rock, we are going to be powering past it. Going to take all the fuel in the world to try and stop, but this is just the best I can do, I'm afraid, because this is really annoying me. Okay. We just pick a nice, healthy time before we meet up to slow the fucking thing down and try and adopt a similar trajectory to that. But yeah, all that stuff I was saying about impersonations is now Scott Manley. You know, we're not great. Like I said, we're not great. We're more mimics than impersonators, but I gotta say, Scott Manley's pretty convincing. Maybe if we get David here sometime, you can hear how great we are. No, okay. Shit, this is a crucial part of the mission here. We've got... Oh yeah, the guy doing the news report in this scene is Duck Phillips from Mad Men. I hate seeing people from TV shows that I know. It takes me out of the film. And at the start of the film, the astronomer that was eating pizza, the one that I was complaining about before, he gets run off the road by a truck driver, who is played by the big fat burly bartender from Deadwood. Again, totally disorienting. I'm not used to seeing these guys in this light. Alright. We should be able to see the asteroid on this screen soon. Should be a blue kind of light. But like I said, it's going to come whizzing past. It's going to be quick. Where is it? Can't find it in the Milky Way. Should be down there somewhere. Whoa! They're just performing their burn now. They're on burn notice. Okay, here we go. We're getting very close. Okay, I would say it's just about optimal, guys. Oh, fantastic! It's doing the thing! Okay, we're in relative velocity mode on this thing now. And we are buzzing past at 1,000 kilometers a second, so we want to fucking fix that. We are going to turn this fat shit around. Oh shit, look at that. It's getting close. 32 kilometers, 31, 30. Shit. I left it too late. I left it too late. My god, the ship's pointed the wrong way. Well, we are going to bleed the fuel tanks dry to try and remedy this. Get this fucking thing moving. No, I don't think it's going to work. We've got 1,000 meters of 1,000 meters a second of velocity to try and bleed off here, and it's just, I don't know. And they're doing the exact same stuff as me right now. I'm watching their space shuttle thing with the big rockets on it. I don't know if you've seen Deep Impact or not, but in that film what they're trying to do is, what you call it? They're planting bombs inside the comet to try and stop it from hitting Earth. Noble effort. It's kind of a semi-serious, sort of scientific-y kind of variation on the same theme as Armageddon. And like I was saying before, I think a lot of people probably prefer Armageddon because it's less serious. Me, I care more about decent filmmaking than I do seriousness versus fun, so I think it's a better film than Armageddon. Armageddon's stupid. Armageddon is just another one of these long line of films that has resulted in Transformers, really. It's the same shit. Bruckheimer, what's his name? That fucking rich bastard. You know, with his money. I don't even think I'd be making films. I'd just be buying cool shit all the time. No, okay. Oh, wow, we've almost done it. Okay, this fuel tank is basically empty now, but we can kind of work with the orange fuel tank, which used to be the big fuel tank. I love these new parts, man. Big, powerful engines. I can't tell you, I haven't played with them long enough to tell if they're, like, unbalanced, like if they're too powerful or not. If somebody at Squad just said, let's put more powerful engines in the game, people fucking want them. I can't make that kind of judgment. I don't really know what I'm doing. Okay, let's just give it an additional burn towards the asteroid. You know, I was talking before about, on the map, it's got like the asteroid size is kind of on the side there ambiguously. It says Class C. It's smaller than Class E. I wanted a bigger one to wrestle with, but judging by how this is going, I think we're gonna be just fine. Tackling one of these smaller ones. It's a bit smaller lengthways, I think, than this ship. But for a space rock, that is still pretty big. Okay, it's entering... In this game, things don't really appear until they're within 2.2 kilometers or some shit. So we can now see it. It's there in space. Hang on, you can't see it. Wait, there it is. It's a little black dot. There it is, guys. We can probably zoom in the camera. There it is against Kerbal. Or Kerbin, whatever. We're going to need to slow down, though. Oh god, I am wrestling with the controls now. We're on the last drops in this fuel tank. We're just going to quickly burn. Bang! Okay, we are now pretty much rocketing straight towards it. Or at least it should be. Tia Leone's doing a news report over there on Deep Impact. This is great, you know. I'm a multimedia centre here. I've got films playing, music running. Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go, here we go. 9 meters a second towards the rocket, towards the rock, rather. So we are actually moving at a fair clip towards them, but we've got about 1 kilometer to go, so I have time, hopefully, to get this fucking thing to just calm down a bit. 8 meters a second. Come on, guys. Let's get this working. Let's bring it home. Robert Duvall is talking to his fellow astronauts there. Okay. See, space is big. Even this smaller version of space that is just simulated for the game. Look at us. Look at the distance between us. Look at that. We are breaking it down though. Here's our ship. There's our asteroid catcher. Coming straight towards the asteroid. Well, more or less straight. When this reverse vector thing and that reverse targeting aiming thing line up together, I don't know what any of this is called. It basically means you're headed straight towards them. Okay. And we're moving at under 1 meter a second, so let's see. Is that too fast to clamp onto it with the... I don't know what the thing's rated to do. I tried it out before. I just like kind of just ran into the asteroid and it seemed to work. Let's turn this thing on. Let's give it a go, shall we? Open up. Hang on. Ah, that's it. Whoa, skill tester. Look at that. I'm a fan of that thing. Oh, but this is taking me too long. Okay, we're gonna... There's a bit of flex in that ship yet. See, I don't know if it... Since this is kind of a half update, I don't know if they've done that thing where the ships are more stable and you don't have to strut them together so much. It does seem a bit wobbly, but to their credit, I think they must have done something, because ordinarily this kind of thing would just fall apart for me. Over on Deep Impact they're performing their descent onto the comet. You know, neither film is terribly realistic as far as the piloting of spaceships goes. But Armageddon is way worse. They've got like space shuttles doing this, like in Top Gun. And I get it. I have no sense of humour, but I have a violent hatred for Jerry Bruckheimer and his shit films. And yeah. Okay, we are out of that. That fuel tank is now empty, so we are going to switch to the orange tank. This looks much more manageable. I'm such a goofball. This looks much more manageable. I've really got a nerve sort of paying out on other YouTubers for their weird personalities when I really am like a fucking poodle with an internet connection. Okay. Let's minimize the distance, shall we? Okay. 7 meters a second. Oh, that gives us about 10 seconds and change until we hit the rock, so we're just going to quickly slow ourselves down. Okay, now moving at 1 meter a second. Oh, there's our old fuel tank. Committed to space for all time. Okay, let's say half a meter a second, that should be good. And see if we can quickly turn this thing around. Get some nice vanity shots here. For the thumbnail. I think half a meter a second should be nice and safe as far as the collision speed, don't you? I don't really care what you think, but no, I'm kidding, Okay, let's lock on. There's of course T. Okay, we're headed, I don't know. See, this is the hardest part. Is how do you target center of mass? Oh, that is handy. Because before I was trying to... There's a bit of a problem when you pin your ship to the asteroid. If you're like banging into them and thrusting around, it can spin very easily and pretty much rip the two apart. Okay, there we go. We have contact. Oh, brilliant. And by contact, I don't mean Jodie Foster. Look at that, eh? We've clasped onto the giant space rock. It seems to be working. What do you reckon, guys? More vanity shots? Help me pick a thumbnail. I'm really disgusted that it took so long to get custom thumbnails for YouTube, because I don't know what... If you need like a certain number of subscribers or some crap, I don't know how it works. And it was such bullshit, because it's like, guys, you know, people have been abusing the system for years. Can we just stop pretending that Philip DeFranco is a force for good in the world and that all of his thumbnails, like, can we just give the feature to everybody, because it's not policed anyway. So many people who had custom thumbnails at the beginning of YouTube were just using it for evil. For evil purposes. So let's just even the playing field and let everyone have a go. Okay, I'm on the wrong side of the asteroid here. Because what we want is to be... Hang on. Alright, here we go. Release the thing for a sec and just untarget. We want to be facing reverse trajectory kind of thing, like that way. So we want to be on the side of the asteroid that allows us to be pointed this way so that we can slow ourselves down and bring the asteroid into a Kerbin orbit. So we need to basically be pinned up here somewhere. Okay. The bad news is I didn't really give myself many maneuvering thrusters or anything like that, so I might have to drive the sucker around semi-manually, like kind of just... This is not the way I like to do it. In an operation like this... Oh god, don't crush the rocks. Sorry, deep impact is distracting me again. I really should just turn that thing off, shouldn't I? Alright. We'll target that guy. Target center of mass. Oh. When you don't know which way you're facing in the 3D view, you just watch this eyeball thing here and there we go. Okay. So we want to be there somewhere, basically. Okay, so just turn the ship. Ah! Okay, fuck, I fucked it. We need the dramatic dialogue from the movie, I think. Man, this is frustrating. God. Okay. You know, I can barely parallel park a car as well, so this is kind of annoying. This kind of finicky work.
Another 6 minutes, they won't have time to get back to us.
Robert Duvall there, in command of the space operation. Oh wow, I'm gonna need to interrupt my work for a minute. Fuck. Be right with you. Turn that stupid movie down again. Alright. Okay, what's going to happen is, and this is the slow and boring way to do it, but unfortunately that's space travel. So we're just going to quickly, well not quickly, but we're going to let ourselves drift upwards in relation to the rock. And then, what do you reckon, guys, around there? We'll do it that way. Quickly pop this thing around. Aim the grabber in the general vicinity. I haven't decided what I want to do with this rock yet, because, let's face it, it's not really big enough to build a very impressive starbase on. So, I don't know. Should we bring it back to Kerbin? I think we'll do that instead, because I don't think I could fit a hotel on there, if I'm honest. But we'll see. Hang on, take a second of this. Yeah. Let's just slowly bring this sucker in. Here we go, reel her in. There we go. Look, isn't that beautiful? Kerbin! There's our thumbnail. I don't know. Okay, there we go. So, I'm not really aimed at the center of mass anymore. Shit, I've kind of screwed up. But now, so you untarget it, and then find the reverse vector. Sorry. Vector is one of those words that we use to do our Scott Manley impersonations, so it makes me laugh. Ah, crap! But if you're not quite on the money, it'll start to tumble like that. And if I were to put the throttle way up and just like start powering along, we'd be in a lot of trouble. Okay, so I'm just going to try and wobble this thing back to where it was. Not really recommended astro maneuvering here. See, this is the view that he's getting though. He can see a bit of asteroid out each window, and that big bloody thing in the middle. He's missing out. Canvas Kerbin. Alright, let's have a look. Turn. Okay, here we go. This is delicate work, guys. And I didn't mean the video to be so long, but that's just how it's going to be. Quickly, give it a big burst before we tumble out of control. Okay. Just to try and speed up the process of capturing this thing, because once it's in orbit, it's not going to go anywhere. We can work with it. Oh wow! You would not believe what's happening in that film over there. Some astronauts flying through space. There's gas vents and stuff. See, it's kind of a falsehood to say Deep Impact is that much more scientifically accurate than Armageddon, because it feels like it might be, but it's really not. They're both pretty silly films. Scientifically speaking. Of course, that one has the benefit of having, I guess, not even legal young French chick. What? She's not even French. I keep calling her Canadian French. She's not. Well, like I said, she's 3 years older than me, so it was okay for me to perv on her in that film.
What film's that?
Deep Impact.
Oh, okay.
It's like 12 when I go.
Ah, right. It's just on the news there. They were just talking about in Bangkok there, scrap metal merchants were trying to take apart a bomb.
Oh no!
World War II ordnance that was left behind. A 500-pounder or something?
That's not the one that went off, is it?
Yeah.
Darwin Award!
Yeah. Well, I was... When I was reading the article about it earlier on, they said something to the effect of... something...
Yep.
Yeah, something to the effect of that they thought it had been diffused already. Well, that's the kind of thing you'd make pretty sure of before you start attacking with the blue torch.
That really is like that guy, that musician from the 70s who was like, it's okay, it's not loaded. Bang.
Yeah.
Like...
that was that guy. It was the lead guitarist from Chicago.
Yeah, ever find yourself in the situation where those words are coming from your mouth? Check again. Just you know, make sure there's nothing in the chamber.
Yep. Yeah, always clear the chamber. Or check the chamber's clear.
If you wouldn't fire it at somebody else, don't fire it at yourself. Pretty good rule. Oh god, we're tumbling out of control. So you have to be right on the fucking money, otherwise the thing just spins as soon as you turn the engines on. Shit. But on the bright side, I do have it. I've got a grip of this sucker. I've got it.
You got to pull it out of the way.
Well, no. What's happening is I'm lining myself up on the side that it's travelling in to slow it down.
Okay.
And I got my big space growler clamped onto it. This one does have teeth. Yeah. I really don't know if turning that thing's on actually making any difference. Ooh,
Well, it's a better film than fucking Armageddon.
Well, that's what I was saying before. I was saying it's kind of a... What you call it? It's a bit bullshit to say it's more scientifically accurate, because it's still full of all the movie fudging of the facts and stuff. But, yeah,
So
it's just a
maybe
better...
a thinking man's Armageddon.
Yeah, I would say, yeah. And it's got Morgan Freeman as well.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
You know, I think it's you know, it's fun to meet people in car parks and on the ground. We could have this meeting, Miss O'Neill. I'm going to call her that for this. It's the journalist character in the film. We could do this in a hotel room somewhere less suspicious. But no, we're going to do it in the basement.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes perfect sense.
I love the secrecy surrounding these fucking objects that are approaching.
Yeah.
They're both supposed to be rather large.
Well, I don't know what it was like
It's a fucking comet.
in 1998, but in this day and age, amateur astronomers are finding things all the time.
Yeah.
It's recreationally. They're just so, a big deadly comet. I don't think would stay a secret for very long.
Not very long at all.
Tia Leone sounds like she suffers narcolepsy. Well, after she falls asleep.
Oh no!
Yes. Oh, I'm gonna get this channel fucking taken down. Yeah. Come on, let's get this fucking thing. Oh god, the one they're all freaking out at the moment. That French guy who made the video where he's using forced perspective to make it look like he's giving it to those girls. First of all, I don't buy that those girls didn't know the video was being made. To me, it looks like they're just sort of posing. Because too many people I know in real life would flip. Like, the end of the shot would be them running towards him to say, who do you think you are? Maybe, is that just like a cultural thing? I don't know too many people that would put up with that if they didn't think it was funny. It could be a situation where they're like, what the hell? And then he stops recording and then goes up to them afterwards and says, oh, listen, I'm making an internet video. Here's a 50. Do you want to... I don't know. I watched it before there was a bit of a hubbub. I don't want to be a hipster that way, but I did see it before it had many people commenting on it. And I'm like, I would never make that video, and it's totally, like, bad. You shouldn't have done it. But, I mean, I laughed. I can't help it. It's just too... Yeah, but again, I don't buy that it's real bystanders. I feel like it's that Ari Shafir guy. What's his name? The guy that did the Amazing Racist skits. Everybody loses their shit over them. Totally not understanding that they're skits. They're not real. Like, he's not... Yeah, I don't know. So you can attack the baseness of the humour, but then be like, oh, how dare he does it? Because I reckon they were all in on it. They're all actors. Until I'm told otherwise. What? Okay. Now, oh, we did it! We've reduced this sucker down to an orbit. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Apoapsis, which is quite a ways out. That's further than Minmus. Okay. Lock off. Fantastic. So we're just going to basically do a little cosmic dance around the maypole that is our homeworld. Getting all very flowery and poetic with the terminology, aren't we? What's a maypole again? Is that the thing where you hold the string and run in a circle? Anyway, that's what we're going to do. We're going to... Whee! Bye-bye, Kerbin! And go out to wherever the Apoapsis is. Good, what's the altimeter here? We're not going to map view. I haven't got time for map view. Still ascending. Wow, look how high we're going, guys. And all the way out here, basically, we're doing it at this distance because a tiny change in velocity will be enough to bring us into the atmosphere. So, I mean, again, I really did want to capture my first asteroid and turn it into a space station, but this one's just too fucking small. I've got ambitions. I want a big fucking thing. I want a meaty asteroid to put my space hotels on. And in the meantime, Kerbin's probably being bombarded with small asteroids because I can't be fucked catching all of them. Gotta catch them all, basically. Okay. So let's keep an eye on Periapsis here. That's Perry Gilpin. That's Roz from Frasier. I used to have a bit of a crush on her. Quite a woman. I liked her dress sense. Anyway, what are we doing? Ah, I haven't got really no control over this ship. Whoa! That's weird. That's never happened before. Could you stop wobbling? Oh my god, I really did pick a bad fucking... Oh, the mission has failed.
Make some decisions together.
I have to make some decisions. He's got an hourglass on his desk.
You have a choice.
Guys, I've got this here to make sure I don't speak for too long. Right now.
Ever since the comet,
I dislike the implication that Morgan Freeman would need an auto cue.
right?
Because he's the president, he's reading off one in that scene. I think it's bullshit!
Our strategy has been
Morgan Freeman can remember his lines. He had 20 years in Shawshank to rehearse. Okay. Bring down that fucking periapsis, you son of a bitch! Ah! Oh. Damn it. So you can thrust for a while at pretty high throttle, but then you've got to let it tumble out of control and then start again. It's a bit of a process. I basically... See, look, I'm not even remotely central on the asteroid, so if you take your time and find the correct point on the rock to do your thrusting, you'll be fine. You don't have to worry about it. I'm interrupting Morgan Freeman's noble speech here. God. Let's quickly give another thrust even though we're tumbling, because we know we can get away with it. Well, we are close. We are close to a atmospheric re-entry. Come on guys, let's do this. Let's... so I'm not going to have any parachutes on this. It's probably just going to collapse into the ground with a big explosion. Is that what these things do? Oh, the good news is we're... Okay, we're good. We're pretty much good to go. Ah, crap. Oh, hang on a minute. This is frustrating, because now it's like just careening out of control. I need... Oh, God. What do you reckon? We just unlock from the thing? Release? So long, sucker! Oh, wow, there goes that giant space potato. Maybe we can pin him again if we just... Aha! That's a... Again, that's a bit of a cheater's way to fix the, what do you call it? The thing, fix the wobble. Because, yeah. Using time acceleration to correct a maneuver or a roll or whatever it's lazy. It's not a cheat. I've seen this talked about on the forums before. Yeah. Hang on. There's no end to that sentence. I'm done now. Okay. I'm Morgan Freeman. We're going to talk to the news services of the world to tell you the procedure. What happens in this part of the film? There's a lottery. You get to go in the caves and survive the apocalypse if you win the lottery. Oh, hang on. This isn't what we wanted. Okay. Oh, fuck, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing, this is stupid. Hang on, okay, hang on. Here we go. Aim at the rock. Burn. Okay, we are now going towards this thing. Oh, we're going towards it rather too quickly. Turn away quick! Ah, my god! Oh, I think I might have fucked the mission, guys. Shit! Ah! Shit! Oh. Always by the seat of our pants. Okay. Just want to neutralize our motion relative to the rock. Okay, here we go. There, bang! We are basically station keeping now. We are holding position. Now, turn towards the rock. Oh, he's doing the Lord's Prayer. I'm Morgan Freeman. And give you strength. Give you peace. Oh, peace. See, I always thought the prayer was give you strength, but it's actually give you peace. I prefer strength. So if you ever hear me getting tricked into doing the Lord's Prayer, you'll probably hear me doing it wrong. But that's okay, because it's all a con anyway. No, I'm joking. Okay. Locking in. Here we go. And... Contact. Contact. There's another space movie. Jodie Foster. Of pinball machine fame. Alright, well, let's speed this sucker up. Oh, shit. Let's get ourselves some re-entry happening here, because I've played this game long enough to know. Oh, shit. See, there's one of those asteroids. Woo! Oh, Kerman just got hit by an asteroid! See, how many of these is... It spawns way too many of them. Oh god, there goes another one. Shit. I had no idea how Kerman was hit that often, but it's like... If this game ever develops like the, what do you call it? A scenario where you have to do something, otherwise it's going to wipe out all the Kermans. It's going to be a nightmare to try and win this fucking thing. Oh no, we're entering... where are we entering the atmosphere? It's on the night side. I wanted a nice daytime re-entry. Oh well. Alright, well let's hurry this up, because I'm now bored of this game and want to get on some other ones tonight, so... It's only 7:30 though, we got time. Right, there's my International Space Station floating around. I've probably showed you guys that before. In fact, I know I have several times. Alright, here we go. Looks like we're going to be ditching into the ocean. Oh, this is your captain speaking. Here we go. Oh man, we are bombing in at almost 3,000 meters a second too. So this is going to be a high energy landing. Okay, get ready. Oh wait, put the lights on. There we go. Oh, that's not very fucking helpful, is it? And the whole time, this is the view he's had. I feel sorry for Canvas. This isn't what he signed up for when he joined Kerbal Academy. I would be really fascinated to see how this thing's going to land, like if it just blows up. I can't detach from it yet though, because it will like fly away from the ship if I do. So we're gonna ride it down. Look, quick, fold up this solar panels. We don't really need them anymore. Whee! Fold them up, guys. All right. Okay, we're gonna jettison the big bastard fuel tank and engine combo. Whoa, we are in the atmosphere now, and we are cooking. Oh, 3,200 meters a second. Here comes the re-entry of the asteroid. Whoa, look at that mighty space potato burning in the oven of oven of Kerbin. Oh, look at that. It's taking all the heat. It's slowing down a lot. Whoa. It's basically subsonic now. Wow. That sort of stuff's going to be unreal once they add, I don't know, catastrophic shit like things blowing up. Oh, we're going to land in the water? I totally don't know what happens to these things when they hit the water. Do they float? It shouldn't float. Wow. Oh, now it's this soppy scene with Tia Leone talking to her mum. Basically what happens is her mum doesn't want to survive. Well, her mum doesn't want to be killed in the asteroid catastrophe, so she kills herself. Spoilers. Not really how I'd go, I don't think. You know, think about it. A huge thing hitting the planet and blowing up, that's a once-in-a-lifetime experience, literally. I'd want to see it. I wouldn't kill myself first. Maybe you feel differently. Oh, we're going to release now because, hang on. First of all, release. Okay. Parachute's on. Oh, there goes the asteroid. Oh, it just disappears. Where's the tidal wave? Oh, man. That was underwhelming. Oh, well. That's the end of the mission, guys. I really wanted, like I said, this is going to be my masterpiece. Asteroid Space Station Hotel / whatever. But it's going to have to wait for... Come on, Canvas, don't die. Oh, he's alive. There he is. On his little life raft. Let's bring the sun back up for a nice finish. Where's the sun? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Finish it up there. Yeah, I wanted this to be my big construction project, but we're just going to have to wait for another a larger asteroid, I think. We'll get more creative later on. This is just the baby steps. It's the first step. Alright, cheers guys. I love this new update, by the way. Keep up the good work, squad.